nurture and love, do you? I mean, how many of you have both sons and daughters? A son and a daughter. So have you noticed this difference in the two sexes, okay? And it starts when they're little babies in the crib. You can give them a doll and see what happens. And we weren't really much on dolls. In our family, they just never took to dolls. You guys didn't do that, did you? But you had glowworms. You remember the glowworm? Every one of my children had a glowworm. Who knows what a glowworm is first? You do know what a glowworm is, right? Okay, a glowworm is so much cuter than a baby doll. It's so cute. It's about this big. And it's made out of this like felty material. And it has a head, like a bobblehead, not really a bobblehead, but a head on top of it. And the head lights up. It'll light up when you squeeze it. If you give it a hug, the head lights up. And so I'm assuming that's with the intention of, you know, if your child is scared of the dark or whatever, then this comforts your child or freaks them out, one of the two things, you know. It could really, really scare a baby. But my kids were not scared at all. And I gave one to Brady. Brady was the first one to get a glowworm. So she gets this glowworm immediately. Can't even talk. Immediately, she's cradling the glowworm. She's hugging the glowworm. She's kissing the glowworm. She's singing to the glowworm. It was so cute, you guys. She mothered it. Because that's what little girls do. I mean, we nurture like that. And then Savannah came along, and I gave Savannah a glowworm too. And her brand of mothering was a little different than Braden's. That glowworm got so many spankings. You have no idea. She constantly spanked the glowworm. And like, she couldn't talk either. And she's like pointing at it in its face and grabbing it out for something. I don't know what she was grabbing it out for, but this glowworm, I mean, it got set straight all the time. But that was still, you understand, her brand of mothering. I mean, she was still nurturing this glowworm. And then with Baylor, I really tried. I bought a blue glowworm. It was a boy glowworm. And I was like, I am not going to raise an insensitive male. I'm not going to do that. My son will be sensitive. And so I give him this blue glowworm, and I'm like, he'll figure it out. He'll figure out how to make the headlight up and all that. Well, he figured out how to make the headlight up. He banged the head against the crib, and he'd throw it out and it would crash, and he'd laugh, and he figured out how to do it. You know, I couldn't make him be sensitive, no matter what I did. But in a little girl, it's so natural. It's who we are. It's what we do. I've seen some of you guys in the foyer. You're walking with a mission. You see a kid with a runny nose, and you grab a Kleenex, wipe the nose, and keep on walking. You know, it just comes from us. It's part of what we do. So is it any surprise, is it any wonder that God has trusted us, ladies, with the care and nurture of the next generations? Tell somebody, say, it's a trust issue.